everyone. My name is Sarah Murley, and I'm a high school senior in Florida with 4 younger siblings, one of whom has autism. Eli and I were born 10 years apart to the day. On my 10th birthday then, I had an especially hard time accepting that my mom was in the hospital and paying more attention to another of her children than to me. I didn't know he had autism when he was born, but now that I've known about his diagnosis for years, it makes the struggle all the more unique and difficult. The older Eli grew, the more obvious it was that he wasn't developing as quickly as the other children in my family had. When he tried to sit up, he couldn't balance himself and ended up falling over. He studied his environment quietly and intensely. When he would talk, most of what he said was in quotes that I wouldn't usually associate with the context of the conversation. Did this mean my brother was somehow inferior? People looking at us from the outside might say that he isn't disciplined enough or was less capable of doing great things. But they're looking at just that, the outside. No matter where it happens or when, every single time someone discriminates against children with autism, it occurs because the discriminator defines worth by outer appearances. As a sister of someone with autism, I know these outward appearances are real. I have to sacrifice a lot because of them. But I can't let my emotions about those appearances define his worth. When I get frustrated that I can't work on schoolwork effectively because Eli doesn't do well with babysitters outside his family, I have to ask myself, does my frustration reveal something I need to change in myself or in Eli? I always find that my character is the one that needs improving. Children like Eli deserve to be treated like everyone else because their worth isn't in how much sicknesses or differences they have. If you think about it, we all have things that make us different or not feeling well at times. The trouble for us is that we aren't as familiar with what makes autistic children different, a special kind of different. But when I see Eli exploring his differences, I find that he enlightens me in places I couldn't have enlightened myself. Eli is so full of joy and consideration and an eye for detail, as proven when he cries substantially over a sibling's punishment or when he organizes his toys. He even inspires me more than several people I know because of the discrimination he's been through and how he's risen above it with his dedication to learning. His therapist didn't expect him to write math facts all over the driveway at every single opportunity he got, or study maps from all the Disney parks and then recite on whim all the new places he's learned about. But he did. Because we raise him up to believe that his worth is on the inside, bundled up in his character. And I've noticed that the people who love him most, both inside and outside of our family, judge his worth by his character and by the fact that he is still just as human as we are and has just as many innate rights as we do. Eli is an amazing little boy, and he more than anyone I know proves that first impressions can be the farthest thing ever from reality. And I mean that in the most beautiful and lovely sense possible. Thank you.